This is legit the tallest my tripod would go, and I know I can take it further back in the room, but it is a small room and it cuts off my head. So I guess I had to bend down to talk to you guys for today's video. Hello everyone, hope you had a great week so far. I think I had a lot of work to do, but I've enjoyed it so much. But it does mean that this video might be a little bit shorter. I decided to do a little tiny floral painting because I've enjoyed doing florals so far, but I don't have the time to, so I thought of actually buying some really cute small canvases and painting some flowers. So I might call these mini florals. You're certainly going to see more in the next upcoming weeks because I'm a busy girl. I don't have a lot of time to paint, but I still really want to paint once a week. It's been a goal of mine forever to just practice my painting, and I can see it's improved drastically since I started this channel. So I'm gonna keep going at it, but I don't want to sacrifice other things I want to do in my day-to-day life. So I thought the best compromise, I guess, is to make them little canvases, and I think they're so utterly adorable. Anyways, let's get on to this video. I hope you enjoy it, and if you like me so far, please subscribe to my channel. I'm begging. Like, this is what I have to deal with, bending down to talk to you guys, because that's the camera equipment I have. And like the video, I really appreciate it, and please comment down below. Don't be scared, I do reply to everyone's comments, and I just love talking and sparking up discussions. So everything's open, and also open my description box. I always have useful stuff like my blog, website, Instagram, and any other bits and bobs I like to add in there every now and then. So always make sure to check the description box. Let's get to the video. Voiceover Kirsty here, and we're going to be talking about what I've personally learned whilst quarantined. I've been quarantined here in Spain for nearly 3 months, 2 of which were quite strict. We weren't allowed the house, not even for individual exercise. Only to buy necessary items in the supermarket, pharmacy, or even go to the doctors. And even then, it was quite discouraged to go if you may have some symptoms of the coronavirus. In the first few weeks, it was more frustrating being at home. I'm quite a social person. I love being outside. I love doing exercise. I love going to the gym, talking to people, being around nature. I'm quite the person that loves interacting with others and nature and the world around myself. So coronavirus was something that has really affected me in my mental space and my everyday routines. So in the first few weeks, I was more stubborn about it. Oh, why does this have to happen? I just want to get coronavirus and be immune so I can do whatever I want. And that's not the way we should be thinking about things. That's quite stubborn and not considering of other people. But then when I kind of settled down and I had a little routine going on, and I started my YouTube channel and I had my puppy and I was feeling a little bit more established at home, I've came to realize a few things which you guys, the people who are watching and listening to me right now, may relate to as well, especially if we have a similar personality and ways to looking at things. The first thing I've learned, after a few weeks into quarantine, is that I've accepted that ultimately we can't control what happens in life. That may seem obvious, but I'm the type of person that loves to plan ahead, to plan the days out. What am I going to do today? What I want to accomplish today, next week, next month, in the next 5 years, in the next 10 years. And with the coronavirus and the pandemic, there's some people who've sadly lost their lives, who had bright futures ahead of them. There's people who lost all their money, who lost their jobs, who have a great sense of uncertainty and stability. They're not stable. It's quite an unstable situation currently. So I can't think of things. You can't assume that what happens tomorrow will be exactly the same as today. You can't plan ahead as if life is going to stay exactly the same. And with that, I also realised, another thing that I've learned is not to worry about the small stuff. Not to get angry, not to get frustrated, not to, even though I just got angry at that guy in the motorcycle. But I know things like this happened, and you just got to accept that things are going to happen. You can't change this, and let things be. Obviously, not with everything. There's some things that can be changed, that we can handle, and that we can fix. But I'm talking about the small little things, the small little ticks that I usually have that make me more frustrated as the day goes on. Such as if I drop something, for example, if I drop my paint to the floor, or if I do something wrong on my computer, if I accidentally delete a video file for a video, if my dog decides to have a little play with all my office supplies, so now all my pens are around the house, and just little things like that that really annoy most people and does annoy myself. Just let it go. Things happen. Relax. Fix the thing, and even see how you can improve it. So if I don't want my dog to play around with my pens and have a lot of mess everywhere, as you can see in other clips, he usually takes papers, rip them off. Make sure the papers are out of his way, that he can't reach them. You know, instead of getting angry and worrying, just see if there's a viable way to fix it. And if there isn't, then just let it be. That's how it was meant to be. And another thing, although I know I said that we shouldn't worry and that we need to accept that life happens and some things are just inevitable, that doesn't mean that we shouldn't be smart about the way we plan things and the way we do things. That's the third thing that I've learned with this whole quarantined business, is that I can be smarter about my decisions. Before, I thought I was smart about the things that I was doing and the decisions that I was making, but now I've taken into account that the future can be unstable, it's unpredictable, that there's some things you just can't change, or things that you can't change immediately, and that the decisions and plans that I put upon myself have to consider these things. So I've been a lot smarter about the things I've been doing, the things I've been purchasing, the plans that I have, and the ambitions that I have. It doesn't mean that because now we have a pandemic and people are dying, sadly, doesn't mean that we put everything to waste and think that there's no more hope. In times of a recession, in times where things are low in our economy and socially in our lives, that's when the biggest businesses come upon. That's when the greatest ideas come. That's when the best inventions, the best policies come about, because people are at the bottom and there's no way of you going lower. There's really not going down from this. We can only go up. And when you have a lack of something, it could be a lack of freedom to go outside, or a lack of possibility to make money because you're not working. It could be anything. If you have a lack of something, you become more creative to go around that obstacle. So sometimes you got to think about being in quarantine and recessions and things going wrong as a good opportunity to be creative and find a solution to getting around the hurdle. So that's the last thing I've learned, is how to be creative, which is crazy because I think of myself as a very creative person, even from birth. And it's crazy to think that only now I realize how to be creative, because now I know how to look into, find a solution to something, how to get over an obstacle, how to deal with things, because I had to sit with myself for a whole 2 months, thinking through things properly, and now I have a system to come over things and actually find creative solutions to things. So here we have our finishing result. I hope you guys enjoyed today. Okay, please. Mummy's trying to film. Yes. Anyways, here we have our finishing results. I hope you liked today's video, really. I certainly enjoyed it. I would like to see you next week, 5 p.m. Central European Summer Time. And if you don't care to remember that, subscribe, hit the notification bell, because guess what? YouTube reminds that I posted a video for you, so you don't have to waste any extra energy and memory in your brain. I don't even know what I say sometimes. Make sure to like the video and comment down below anything you want. It could be what videos you want to see in future from me, what you like about the painting. It could be something general, how you're doing, or just a discussion about the topics mentioned in this video. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of the week, and I truly mean it. See you later. Oh, you're not supposed to be in here. Say hello to the camera. Oh, last time you've seen him, he was so small, and now he's a big annoyance. No, not really. I love him so much. Do you like the painting? Do you like it? He doesn't care, does he? Okay, let me leave you. Run to your bed. Love you. Won't you join in? I can help you with anything you need. When you make mistakes.